So, hello everybody and welcome to Not That Kind of a Channel. My name is Peter and today I will change my coolant extension tank. The reason why I have to do this is on our last trip, our car sometimes said coolant level low. But when we're going to check this and check how the coolant stand in this extension tank is, it was always correct. So yeah, after that I started googling what the reason can be for this problem, and Google or other users told me that it could maybe be the coolant extension tank. But there can be other problems which can cause this error, and this is if you're losing coolant. But in my case, the coolant stays at its set height, and yeah, and so everything is fine, I think. And in this extension tank, there are two parts which can cause this error, this coolant level low error. This is the first one, I hope you can see this, is the sensor itself. This one could be damaged, or this small white thing you see in there, which is going up when you feel coolant in. So I will demonstrate this when I turn it around. Yeah, and after time, this one in here could stuck, and then it's stuck down there, and it says coolant level low. Even the coolant is filled correctly. So yeah, okay. I bought this coolant tank on, I think it was Amazon, for about 40 euros, and yeah, don't think this is very expensive, and I think you can do the coolant change on your own. So yeah, I would say let's do it, and I will show you how to do this. So as always, in my special case, I will remove my additional headlights and my left headlight and the grille. The coolant extension tank is held by two screws. Don't know if you see, one is there and one is on the other side down there. Yeah, and if I will remove the headlight, I hope I get more space in here to work in there. I don't think it will be necessary to remove the grille normally, but I will do this and I will have a look if I get more space down there. Where's the second tube? The first one you see is here, and the second one is down there. So the next thing to remove the headlight is you have to get this one up. So there you see some plastic, these plastic knobs here, and this one should be aligned. The next one is over here. It's this one. So and then we can easily pull out the headlight. So to pull out the headlight, you only have to go forward. Okay, this one isn't left aligned, so yeah, like this, and then get the camera around. We have to unblock this one here. Yeah, and that's it. So just give me a second. And that's it. Oh yeah, that's great. So, and now you can see it is much easier to get to the screws, and I don't know if we can get to the second tube. This would be more tricky. But yeah, let's have a look and let's do it. So, the first thing we're gonna do is we get the steering tank, only get it up and get it away, and the next one, the tank for the washer is only clipped in, so we can remove this easily out of the way, so we have more room to work. Also, the tube for the heating we can also remove, so to have more space down there. So, Oops. Get this one out of the way. Yeah, and now I think we can go and start to get out the tank. So the next thing I will do is I will squeeze these tubes so there will be no no coolant get out while I'm working. And for this case, I am using I'm using some funny things. Yeah, normally this one is for the fridge. Oops. Now I will use this to squeeze the tube, and hopefully there will no coolant get out. So yeah. So let's try to squeeze the tube. Okay. So press it. Yeah, it looks good. What I'm gonna do now is I will remove this and the second screw from the extension tank. Maybe I have then more space to work in here. So now all two screws are gone. So to remove this, so the next thing I will do is I will unplug the sensor. So just give me a second, I will try to get it on the camera. So down there, do you see these two cables? Oh, so where my finger is, I don't know if you see it. This is the sensor, and you have to unplug this before removing the whole expansion tank. So I will do this. So the sensor, there's a safety feature on the plug, so you have to remove this first by pulling this down from the connector, yeah, and then you can remove the plug easily. So this is where the plug hides. It's behind there, and if you have removed this safety feature for the plug, you can easily unplug this one. I removed the tube for the water. You only have to pull this out, yeah, and that's it. So the next thing I did is I made this for coolant tube over here, so that nothing will run out of the expansion tank. So I have to be quick. Let's see if this works. Get this over here. So, yep, seems to be good. What I did is I made a plug so that the coolant will stay in. So what did I do? I covered everything from under here down here with plastic, so when I will remove the tube, I hope the coolant runs out down here and yeah, won't cover the whole floor. So let's get this in place. So I removed this one from the tube, and now I will hope I will get it out without flooding everything, but I don't think this will work. So yeah, let's have a look. So, whoa, that is how to remove the coolant. So, after making a mess, I plugged the lower tube on, but next step is I have to get the sensor plug on. So and now I show you how I connected the plug. So as you see, the plug is connected and the safety clip is also back on. So and now we will get the tank back in place, and for that there are a few things you have to do. Here you see a screw, and there you have to align the tank and get it in. So now get the second one in. So the next step is get everything back in place. Then slide the tank for the steering in. And the next thing is we plug this one back in. This one up. So should go this way. There. So I will show you what's going on here. So as you see, you only need to plug this back in, and there's some small clips you have to fit in tube from the preheater. Yeah. Okay. I think everything is in place. Let's have a look, check everything again. Okay. Now I will mix up some coolant. I got a coolant here which I have to mix up with water, and the mix is 1 by 1, so 1 part water and 1 part coolant, and then I will fill it in. So the funnel here, and this one is a mixed up coolant. It's glycine G30. It has reached the maximum, and now I will start up the engine. So the coolant should be everywhere in the system. And as you can see, the coolant level drops. So yeah, I have to mix up a new bottle and then fill it in and then start it again. So just give me a second. This is it from my side and how I changed the coolant expansion tank on our Land Rover Discovery 4. I hope you liked the video. If you do so, please give me a like. And if you want to see more from that kind of content, please follow. So guys, have a nice weekend and have a nice day. Bye.